Hi friends, I am Rijo. Today we are discussing the topic virtual machine disk. It's a part of AZ104. So what is the learning objective today? We are discussing Azure virtual machine disk and a disk type and demo. So Azure virtual machine disk, we are discussing for Azure disk in the virtual machine and disk type. What are the disk type available in the Azure? And demo, and we create one demo. We are creating one data disk and how to we can attach the data disk in the existing virtual machine. So we will go for our learning objective. So Azure virtual machine disk. So here you can see your virtual machine. Okay, after that you see that Azure disk is there. So one is OS disk, another one is temporary disk and a data disk. Okay, we will discuss for each one by one. Okay, what is OS disk? OS disk is default with the virtual machine. Store the operating system maximum capacity 4698, and this disk contain the bootloader. So OS disk is the default virtual machine disk, because once you create the virtual machine disk, the OS disk will be automatically created. This is bootable disk because this disk is save your all the OS information. This is contain boot volume, and this which will store the operating system information. Okay, so next one you can see for the temporary disk. What is temporary disk mean? Temporary disk is unmanageable disk, not manageable disk. Default with the virtual machine only store data such as page file, swap file, and SQL server temporary data. So temporary disk also same like OS disk. Once you create, it's automatically coming with the virtual machine. So temporary disk only for storing the swap and page file temporary. You will don't save any related to the important information in the temporary disk, because once you create the temporary disk, once you create for another virtual machine, or like you are swapping the disk, it will be deleted automatically or something like this up. So temporary disk is unmanageable disk, so you don't copy any data in the temporary disk. So next one you go for the data disk. So what is the data disk? Data disk is manageable disk and attach it to the virtual machine to store your application data, other data you need to keep. And what is the maximum capacity of 3276 GB? Okay, and it's like a registered with a SCSI drive. So data disk is important for storing your all the data. It's like make your files and your database like this one. You can store all the data. So now you understand what is the Azure disk available in the virtual machine: OS disk, temporary disk, and data disk. So we will go for now. What is the disk type? What are the disk type available in the virtual machine? So here you can see the disk type: ultra disk, premium disk, and standard disk, and standard HDD disk. Okay. So premium disk have another type also available, V2. Okay, premium disk V2 version. Okay. So first we will go for the ultra disk. What is the ultra disk? Ultra disk is provided for the input output intensive workloads such as SAP, HANA, top tier database for SQL and Oracle and other times a heavy workload. A simple ultra disk is used for the large scale, large workloads like input output operation. You can use for, you can select for the ultra disk, and ultra disk is you cannot use for the operating system disk. Okay, and some limitation also available ultra disk. I will teach in the next section. We will go for disk type separately one topic. Okay, so it's like we will cover for the basic only. So premium disk is you can save for the production performance sensitive workload with low latency and high input output throughput operation. So same like this one, it's like better, it's give you a good input output operation and a low latency. And another one is standard SSD. It's using for a web server, lightly used enterprise application like a developer and a test. Okay, and standard HDD is like using for the backup, non-critical workload and infrequently access, because you no need to access the data with frequently access means in read and write, it's you continuously accessing the data you don't want, you can use, and it's most probably using for the backup purpose. Okay, so now you understand what is the disk type: ultra, premium disk SSD, standard SSD, and standard HDD. So now we will go for our demo. So what we are creating demo. Once we will go for the Azure portal, then we can. I will show you what is the disk is available in the Azure portal, then we will create one data disk and we attach that data disk on our existing VM. So let's go. So now I reach our Azure portal. Okay. So I already create one virtual machine. If you have a doubt how to create the virtual machine, please watch my previous video. Okay. So just I will go for my resource group. So here already I create one virtual machine. It's like a VM01. We will just click for the VM01. Okay. So here VM01, you directly go for in the right side blade, left side blade, you can see the disk. So just to click for the disk, you can see here you can see the only one disk is available because we are not create that time the data disk. Okay, so here you can see the disk. This is the OS disk, the disk name and the storage is standard SSD and size, maximum input output and maximum throughput and host gadget. I will discuss this time maximum input and maximum throughput and what is the host gadget. So what is input output operation metric means how many read and write operation in the storage device can perform per second. Only how many read and write operation doing in the per second in the storage account, storage, that is storage device. Okay, so that is an input output operation. And storage throughput means how many data transfer in per second. Data transfer here is operation for read and write, and here is the operation for the data transfer. So you understand what is storage throughput and what is input output metric. Okay, so what is host cache? Here you can see the host cache. There are three options: none, read only, and read and write. Okay, so what do you mean? Read and write caching means the VM can read and write to the cache. Okay, so the VM will be take the data from the caches and it will take the caches read and write operation. This provide best performance, but this data loses in case some disk failure is coming. The data lose, the host failure is coming. The data lose. So read and write cache, you understand. VM can read and write from the cache. This provide the best performance, but the most problem is risk data loss in case of host failure. Okay. Next one, read-only caching. So what is the read-only cache? The VM can read from the cache, but writing go directly to the disk. So this provide also the good read performance. It's avoid the risk of the data loss because you have any host failure not affect for the data loss. Okay. So no caching means the VM read and write directly from the disk. So it is disabling the caching and provide a most data integrity, but performance is very low, poor performance. So now you understand what is the host cache and what input output metric as storage. So we are going to the now you understand the terms. So now we are going to the create the data disk. Okay. So again we are reach our portal. So here you can how to we can make create the data. You can create two method. You just go for here also. You can type. So here you can click and also you can make the disk. So I just go for directly create and attach new disk. So just click this one. So this one automatically coming. So here LUN means logical unit number of the data disk. This value used to identify the data disk. If you make another one, it's coming like a 2, another one you coming like 1. It's a incremental. Okay, but it's needed to the identify the disk. Okay, so I needed to give the disk name. I just give skill. And what is the storage type unit? Here you can local memory storage and you can go standard HDD. We are already discussed and standard HDD. And the disk storage type depend on your size of the virtual machine. Some size of the virtual machine is not support for some premium SSD like this one. So each time you need to go to check this one what type of disk available type will be available for your data disk. Okay. So I just go for the premium. No, I just go for the standard SSD. And here you can give the your size. So I just give 50. Okay. So here maximum input output open 500 and maximum throughput in 60. Okay. So here you need to give the encryption. So I just go for the platform encryption. Is default from the Microsoft. Okay. You can create your own description. I will discuss for the other topic. Okay. So host caching, here you can give the host type. The default is read only. In the data disk is default read only. But if you need to change like a none or like a read and write, so I just go for the read only. So now So now you understand how to add the disk. I will not add now the disk this one, okay. So I just go for direct open our virtual machine. So then you can see what the disk is available there. After that I will add the disk. So just to go for, okay, just I copy our public IP address, okay. Then we will open remote desktop. We just add our PC, give the host name, add username, just try to connect now our virtual machine. It's connecting. Just wait. See, we are waiting for our virtual machine is connecting for the remotely. Just to wait. Once we will load, we will come back. Okay. So now we will open our remote virtual machine. Okay. Just we will go File Explorer. Just click this one. Then here you can see the, see, this is OS disk and one for the temporary disk. So now you understand, when you create in the virtual machine, the temporary automatically default will be coming Windows operating system disk and temporary disk. So now we will attach one disk for this virtual machine. So then we can check again what is the data disk is, how to we can attach the data disk. Okay. So now we will go for again our portal. Then just click for the disk and we attach now one disk. So click here, create and attach a new disk. So already disk name reach of skill, and here you can select the storage. Before I explain already, and then SSD, then I will put 50, then maximum encryption type also platform. Then I just click host caching. We go for the default. Then we will save this one. After finish, you just click save. So now creating the disk. So just to wait for the creating the disk. After creating disk, we will come back. So now you can see here our operation is completed. Virtual machine had already successfully updated virtual machine 1 and successfully create the disk resource. So now our disk operation is completed. You can see here standard SSD 15 GB maximum is already on. So now we will go for our Azure virtual machine and we check the disk is attached or no. Okay, just to go for here refresh again. Then we will go for now our virtual machine. Okay, so just go for our virtual machine. See here our virtual machine we are already reached, and we just go for our file explorer. Just refresh. Then we will go for our file explorer, Windows file. Just click. Then you just click this PC. So here the disk is now not showing. Okay, so just we will now we will go for the manage this PC. Then manage. Then we will check our volumes. See, now your volume is here. You can see now the volume one for 126 and another for 75 GB available, and temporary storage and one. So we will rescan again. Then we will go for the disk. So here you can see 15 GB disk. So we just go for the disk. You can see here. Just if you not see this one, just rescan the storage. Okay, just click rescan, then click. So you can see here your 15 GB unknown version. So you need to create the new volume. If just click new volume, then just before you begin, just click next. Then you need to select your 15 GB. So just select this disk and then click next. The selected disk will be brought online and initialized as a GPT disk. To continue, click OK. Then you just 15 GB, it's okay. Just click next. and drive letter here, you need to okay. Then you just click next. Then in the file system type NDF and allocation default and volume label, you need to enter your own volume name. You just enter here and just click next, and after that you just click create. So just wait for your creation. Format the volume and access path. So everything finished, just close it. So now you again go for your volume. See, now the new volume disk will be 15 GB is come. So just go for your file explorer. Now refresh. See, you can see here your new volume. So just you needed to create your any files like this one. Just click and folder name Apple. Okay. So now you understand how to attach your disk from in your virtual machine. Okay. So I think now you understand what is the disk type and how to we can attach the virtual machine for the disk. So I just wind up my topic. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you so much.